Hey, what's up, everybody? It's just Charles the Bands. I want to welcome you guys to another episode of the Dreamers Pro Show, where we cover everything from sports, hot topics, classic debates, and entertainment, and we give you guys a fresh perspective on things and how we see them. Yo, this episode here today is crazy. But before we get into it, please make sure you like the video and sub to the channel. So this is an episode this is one that shocked the hell out of me because I can't even believe Son said it. So you guys know former NBA player Chandler Parsons. He played with the Rockets. I think he played with the Grizzlies. Oh, by the way, before y'all start saying, oh, you see, you only like Chandler Parsons because he said something about LeBron. No. Chandler Parsons says Kobe shouldn't even be in the GOAT conversation. So there goes that conspiracy theory. But anyway, LeBron has been making a lot of headlines for what happened in All-Star Weekend. And a lot of it is tied into some of the things that Draymond Green said. Draymond Green, who's very close with LeBron, obviously, they go on vacation together, for God's sakes, said that he wasn't a fan of the Rising Stars being a part of NBA All-Star Sunday. And people began to speculate that maybe LeBron was unhappy being on the same floor, sharing the same floor with the Rising Stars. And I can understand it. I mean, I get it, right? I get it. It makes sense to a certain extent. But that was that. Right? I never thought much of it beyond that. I didn't give too much thought about it. Nothing much. Then one of our viewers sent me a clip. No, first he sent me a comment, like a post from Instagram. Then he sent me a video that I watched. And when I clicked on this video, I just couldn't believe what Chandler Parsons was saying. So I click on this video and Chandler Parsons, he went there with LeBron. Like what he said about LeBron and the final thing he said at the end, I was not ready for what he said. This wasn't even a jab. This was a hook. This was an uppercut. This was an overhanded strike. This was a Shoryuken, man. It was crazy. So we want to play what Chandler Parsons had to say on the channel with Michelle Beadle called Run It Back on FanDuel TV, and it was him, Lou Williams, and Michelle Beadle. Take a listen to what they had to say here. They got into a little heated argument, a little minor argument, but listen to what Chandler Parsons said. Son, this was, take a listen to that. We'll come back.
But if I'm a 21-year veteran and I'm LeBron James and I get there and I'm like, you know what? I'm not about to play against the Rising Stars. Like, that's not what I'm about to do. In some arena, Chandler, whether you, me, whoever, we're LeBron James in our communities, right? Like, so if I'm in Atlanta and I'm playing in the Pro-Am in the summer and they're telling me that they put together a all high school team to play against me, I'm not playing again. I'm not doing this. Like I'm not doing it.
Hold on, but the timing
is one thing. But again, if there's a legitimate thing where they're saying the ankle, this and that, I don't know. I'm not going to fight that part. But what I'm saying is, if I get there, I'm just not going to do it. Timing, I can agree with you, Beto. I can go with that.
Then why get there? Just because you want to have it on the resume? Just tell them you're hurt and don't go and let someone else get up there.
Well, no, that'll be a whole nother conversation if he don't go. If he don't go at all, we're going to say, well, why wasn't he there? Like Luka wasn't there, but nobody's talking about Luka. The difference between Luka and LeBron James is it's LeBron James. So no matter whether he goes, whether he doesn't go, there's going to be something to say. He has a different standard than everybody else, and it's earned. But again, if we're talking about the basketball part of it, I'm not playing against these young guys. I deserve more than that. I deserve more than to have that. And now is that a selfish? Is that kind of a selfish only way to think about it? Sure. But if I'm LeBron James, like drop Kobe Bryant in his position, drop Michael Jordan.
But he knew the format. Before yesterday.
Drop Michael Jordan in this position, drop Kobe Bryant, and can you imagine Michael Jordan being on the floor with them guys? He's not going to do it.
No, but I don't think he would go because he's not passive aggressive.
Here's the problem I have, and it's what we're talking about this in particular with LeBron James not wanting to play against Rising Stars. All these other NBA players have to play against his son because LeBron has kind of put him in that situation. Who's a rising star? So what's the difference now? He doesn't want to play. He doesn't want to play against the young guys, but
completely different. Completely different.
How's it different? Because those kids deserve to be there.
Why is it different? Like,
what is he taking away from anybody? He's not taking away from anybody.
He took away an all-star from like Sabonis that should have been there. He was.
Well, you mentioned Bronny. Bronny's not taking away.
I'm saying about the rising star situation, the rising star situation. He doesn't want to play against.
He wasn't a part of it. Yeah. So you're saying that his son is playing. Go ahead.
Chandler's saying like that the league and players in the league have basically been forced to indulge LeBron's family dream and to have Bronny be there, which is fine. We've accepted it. It is what it is. But he couldn't be bothered to give anybody a heads up notice more than 30 minutes before the game starts, so that somebody else could have been there. And if it is in fact because you didn't want to play against the rising stars, then that's a little hypocritical.
So again, you have a team of rising stars. If LeBron James sits out, who's going to replace him? All of the guys that were going to replace him are in the game. Trae Young was in the game. Like the only person that was left on the bubble was LaMelo Ball. That's it. Other than that,
so you think his ankle and foot thing started 20 minutes before the game started, or do you think he's had a few days with heads up?
So again, he has a different standard than everybody else because Luka wasn't there at all. But we don't even speak about that. He has a different standard than everybody else. So I can appreciate the fact that you even showed up to this. You even showed up, because I wouldn't have showed up. Like you just said, Michael Jordan wouldn't have showed up. Kobe Bryant wouldn't have showed up. But we still seen him on the screen. We still seen him there. We still seen him participate in however fashion that he did it, whether he kept his street clothes on in the team picture or whatever, he was there. And we're saying the two other guys that would be in his position wouldn't have even been in the building. So what is the criticism? Like somebody else could have got a spot that 8 rising stars got?
Yes.
What?
I think that this ankle has been lingering for a while. Just look at he's been on the injury report for a game time decision, the games leading up. So you kind of knew it was a possibility that you weren't going to play. So I think it just can be viewed as selfish that, you didn't want someone else to replace you. And the rising stars thing, would he have played if they put Bronny James in the game, Lou, you think?
100%.
1,000%.
You heard what he had to say. I was not expecting him to say that. I certainly was not expecting that. He said, how can you have an issue with playing on the same floor with rising stars, but then want NBA players to play on the same floor with Bronny? I can't believe he said that. I cannot believe he said that. I cannot believe he said that. Yo, let me read y'all some of the reaction from people online, okay? We want to put up a post here. This is from Hoops Hall. Sorry, Hoop Shall. I thought it said Hoop Shall. It's Hoop Hall, okay? They put up the post. Now, let me read you what some people said. One guy said, this man literally robbed the NBA. He should hush. Another guy said, didn't this man collect a big bag then retire? Another guy said, everyone doesn't need a platform. Another person said, why does he have a voice? It's amazing. This guy's asking why he has a voice, but can listen to Gilbert Arenas twerk it up all day long. Listen to Nick Wright and all these people twerk it up, but then asking why this guy has a voice. Let's continue on. Another person said, bro, they didn't even play for real. People just want to bring up Bronny name at this point. Another person said, that's a shot because, correct me if I'm wrong, but did LeBron say that? People will use anything to have negative narratives against LeBron. This is wild. Laughing. That crying emoji, that laughing emoji is what LeBron's fans use. A passive aggressive thing. They use it to represent like hurt. They use laughing, but it represents like pain and despair in their souls. I whenever they put that laugh, I understand what they do by that. Another guy says the man who stole. Another guy said Lou Williams put together a solid argument until he addresses the team photo in street clothes. LeBron lost me there. And then one guy finally says completely different. And this video, this clip, this post has 5,394 likes, and it has countless comments. What is my take on this? That was a shot from a far place away. I can't believe he said that. I can't believe he said that. I can't believe he said that. He said, why will LeBron get angry? But then you got to subject people. And Michelle Beadle said something interesting at the end. Or was it him? They said, do you think LeBron would have sat out if Bronny was playing on the rising all-star team? And they said, hell no. Like, That's an interesting point. That's a very, very interesting point. A very interesting point, which I never considered. But for Chandler Parsons to take it there, even I felt that. Even I felt that, and I'm not a LeBron fan at all. But that one hit me too. I cannot believe he said that. Goodness Lord. Whew. Lou Williams tried to save him and come to LeBron's defense. He tried, he did his best, but that line right there totally shut it down. That was a line of the year, man. That was a line of the year. I can't believe he said that. So, what do y'all think of what Chandler Parsons had to say, and do you think he makes a valid point? Whatever you guys think, leave your thoughts in the comments, and we catch you on the next show. I'm out. Peace.